Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be my 40-week pregnancy update. Today is the day. It is my due date. I am officially 40 weeks pregnant right now. Happy to be here, but also like hoping baby comes soon. Like, come on your due date. Clara was 41 weeks and 5 days when she was born, so I'm really hoping that I don't go that long with this baby as well. Gonna do a little bit of an update here for you, kind of following a similar format to what I've done in my other updates. If you haven't already watched them, I'll link them up at the top here throughout the videos for you. The first thing I wanted to talk about was some appointments between 35 and 40 weeks. I did have a weekly appointment with my midwives, which seemed like a lot, but it gives you a good opportunity to ask any questions and bring up any concerns that you might have. They didn't have anything specific to talk about. Basically until this week, it was just kind of like, do you have any questions for us? You know, when to call us or page us. I did get my results back for the group B strep test, and I was negative around, I think it was around 38 weeks. They did start offering to do a stretch and sweep. Sometimes this can help to induce labor, but I did say no to it for the last 3 appointments. It only works in like 1 in 7 women and can be painful. And I wasn't quite ready to go into labor like during those appointments anyways, so I was just like, let's hold off for now. I considered it at my last appointment, but we had kind of talked that since the baby still has like kind of a back over here rather than in the front, that they're not really in the ideal position for labor yet anyway, so it was best to just hold off and wait and not do it at the appointment, because it probably wouldn't work anyways and just cause me discomfort and anxiety. My midwife did give me some exercises to go through called the mile circuit to help position baby ideally for labor and delivery, so I have been doing those for the last 2 days. So hopefully it helps them get into proper position and we can not go 41 in 5 days. We also did talk about options for induction and kind of what the process is if we go overdue. So I do have another appointment with them scheduled for next week at 41 weeks. And then they do I think it's called a biophysical ultrasound, where they just kind of check like how your placenta is functioning and how the cord is functioning to make sure the baby's okay in there. If baby's not okay, it's at the hospital, they just take you up and induce you pretty much right away. If not, they'll let you go a little bit longer. We kind of discussed, you know, 2 weeks overdue is more than enough for me. I don't really want to go further than that. If I do not have this baby before then, induction will be scheduled at 42 weeks. The next thing that I want to talk about was just symptoms in these last couple weeks. I was still having a lot of heartburn until I want to say like this week. I feel like I've had a little bit less. It's been less intense and just a little bit. Figures that we went out and bought more Tums from Costco because I was like nearly done them and I was getting a little bit concerned that I would need them and not have them. But yeah, the heartburn has calmed down a little bit. I feel like I haven't had as much heartburn, which might be a good sign that baby has started to like drop down a little bit and not cause as much heartburn. I have definitely been out of breath and breathless and snoring a lot lately in my sleep. Jamie has been the victim of that. Just carrying around extra weight and being able to sleep in certain positions and stuff like that has caused it, but I almost feel like even sometimes my breathing, I almost sound like a pug, like I'm just not getting good enough breath in. And I was looking at some of my Fitbit stats last night, and like my resting heart rate, you can just definitely tell that I like when I got pregnant, it just has been going up. And like I know some of these stats aren't like the most exact, but I just find it kind of interesting to look at. Heart rate has gone up. They have like a measurement of your like cardio fitness quality that has gone way down. When it wasn't terrible before, it is bad now. And just like the amount of activity I've been getting in. I've been trying to do 5 kilometers of walking a day, but it doesn't always happen. Just with decreased energy levels and chasing around Clara, like it is difficult to still get in proper workouts. I have definitely been feeling a lot more swelling, especially in my hands and my feet. Probably mostly due to the heat. Like before I was pregnant, my feet would swell in the heat anyway, so it's not like a new symptom to me, but it just definitely feel it more when I'm pregnant. And the other thing that's been really, really bad the last couple weeks has been carpal tunnel in my hands. Oh my goodness. I did not have this with Clara, but like it's hard to sleep at night sometimes just because my hands go numb and tingly, and it's just not a good feeling. And it's made my joints like quite sore, and just I can't wait until my hands feel a little bit better. I've also found that like my appetite has been decreased a little bit. Like I'm not as hungry. I fill up a lot faster. So I've just been eating smaller portion meals throughout the day. So workouts in the last 5 weeks probably really haven't happened. I was waking up with Jamie and just walking on the treadmill before, but the last couple weeks I have opted to get more sleep, especially because I've been waking up a lot more in the night. Whether it's because I've been snoring, so Jamie wakes me up to like get me to change positions, or I just have to use the bathroom more frequently. Like sometimes I'm using the bathroom 3 times in the night, so I just have been waking up and not sleeping as well. I did have like a little bit of, I don't want to call it insomnia, but like I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and couldn't fall back asleep until probably close to 5 in the morning. So I was awake for a few hours and I didn't want to get up and work out after that. But I've been trying to do walks around the block during the day, or in the evening we've been enjoying going for a walk with Clara. So that's been kind of nice. So the next thing I want to talk about is what I've been doing for labor prep, like in these last 5 weeks. I have packed the baby's hospital bag, packed our hospital bag, and packed an overnight bag for Clara. I've been doing the miles circuit the last few days, like 39 weeks pregnant, hoping that helps baby get into a good position for labor. We did try eating some spicy food last weekend. We went to a little food truck near our old house, and Jamie got me a buffalo chicken wrap with extra hot sauce, banana peppers, and jalapenos, and I was just drenched in sweat while I was eating it. It didn't help, but maybe including a few more spicy things and meals in the next days to come, maybe that will start something. Gotta do it more than once. I had Jamie blow up the exercise ball a little bit more, so I've been doing some bouncing and rocking on it, which is supposed to help baby descend into your pelvis a little bit more, and again, ideal positioning for labor. And just finally, because I've been off work for 3 days now, just trying to relax, just trying to take it easy, reading my book, watching a little too much TV, home decor shows, trying not to stress too much about having this baby come. I know a lot of people were like, oh, go get a pedicure, like enjoy the time before everything's really busy with 2 kids and that sort of thing. But I do find it hard to kind of just stop and relax and do nothing. So it's been a little bit weird, but I've been trying to enjoy the quiet peacefulness of the house when Claire's at daycare and Jamie's at work and I don't have a baby to look after yet. And so yeah, that's what I've been kind of doing for labor prep. I had been eating a few dates and stuff like that, and was gonna drink some red raspberry tea, but it was difficult in the summer to drink hot tea, and I don't love dates. I'd rather eat like a date square. So the last thing I just wanted to talk about was Clara. She has been very resistant to potty training, like almost like a little bit of a regression, which I hear sometimes kids go through like regressions when babies are born, whether it's like sleeping in bed or sleeping through the night. Potty training, well, potty training has been like quite the hassle for us lately. She will be okay with it, and then she'll go through days of where she just doesn't want to sit on the potty and won't even let you help her take off her pants or anything like that. So you can't even bribe her with candy. Like, tried bribing her with M&Ms and didn't even want an M&M to sit on the toilet. Today was probably like the worst day, and I felt kind of bad dropping her off at daycare, a little bit sad. She was very clingy to me, like extraordinarily clingy, wanted to be picked up and hugged and held onto, and didn't want to get in the car, didn't want to go to daycare where she has tons of fun and plays with all her friends, but she just wanted like mommy. And it wasn't even like she wanted Jamie to pick her up. No, it had to be me. So I know sometimes they say like, hey, sometimes that happens when, you know, things are gonna start happening for you and you might have a baby soon. So I'm kind of hoping that's true, but we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of all that I have for this 40-week update. I'm gonna try to post some videos I have, kind of like what I've been doing for the last few days filmed. I'm gonna try to do like a day in the life, maybe trying to induce labor vlog. We'll see. But if that interests you, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you haven't already, the button is down there. Just go ahead and click it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.